So as I was preparing to take a walk this morning, like my normal walking routine, I opened I opened my YouTube studio and I saw a question that one of my subscribers asked. On the last video I uploaded about how to get your perfect lock size, and I feel that she's struggling with a particular decision that has to do with her lock size. So she has sister locks, or she's struggling with thinning, and so she wants to know if it will be okay for her to combine the thinning locks and still make them to look the same size with the rest of the lock on her head. And I felt okay. Since we are talking about sister locks, all your locks are going to be looking similar. It is a precision that was put into consideration. However, what I would love to say is that whenever you are experiencing thinning, it is usually in a particular place. It usually happens along the edges of your lock. So the question did not indicate where exactly you are experiencing your thinning. Okay, so if your thinning is at the edges of your head, then it is expected that the hair in that area is supposed to be of less density, and if you combine locks in that area, then it's just going to look, the size is just going to look very close to the rest of the locks on your head, but it might not look the same. Okay, it might not look the same way with the rest of your hair, but it's going to be similar. Okay, and then another thing is, if you're the type that is experiencing thinning at the center of your head, generally hair at that area are always dense. Okay, but if the thinning is occurring at the root, as the new hair comes out, then your lock is going to look like thin around this area and thick around this area. Okay, so what I would suggest if it happens in that area is that after combining your lock, you want to make sure that you use the method that I use in one of my videos on how to combine locks. In that area where the root of the hair is thinning out, you want to make sure that you look for another lock that is smaller and very close, like the next one, however the angle is, the next lock to that particular lock that is thinning out, you want to combine it with another lock. Okay, it might not turn out to be the same size with the rest of the locks on your head, but you are going to retain the integrity of that lock. Okay, you are going to save that lock from falling out. Okay, and since it's at the middle, at the center of your head, then it's not going to be visible. Okay, you are just going to be the one that would be aware that, okay, this is what I did to my lock on this spot. Nobody else is going to know about that. Okay, nobody, because it's not going to be visible. All right, so the same thing goes with locks that might be thinning out at the back of your head, like the very spot where we lay our head on the pillow when we are sleeping. Okay, it is possible for your lock to thin out at that area, and if it happens in that area too, the best thing that you could do to save that lock is for you to combine it with the closest lock to that particular lock. Okay, and after combining, it also might not look the same size with the rest of the lock, but nobody is going to know about that. Okay, another one of your concern is that you're thinking of taking the big chop, or instead of combining and having your locks to look different from one another. So if you feel that big chop is what is going to work out for you, okay, in order for you to be comfortable with the way your hair look, okay, then you can do it. You can do that. However, if the thinning locks on your head are not so much, okay, are not all over, because if it is all over, if it is in different areas on your head, then the problem might be an underlying health, or you might be going through a particular situation that is stressing you out. It could be a whole lot of things. It could be maybe what you are doing to these locks on your head, and it could be like, you know, hormonal imbalances and stuff like that, health related. So you want to make sure that you rule out all these facts before you decide that you are chopping off the locks. Okay, so that is very important. I just used like the first few minutes that I came out to talk here. I still have to go for a walk, like, and the weather is getting a little bit warm. Okay, I usually love that early morning cool breeze, which, you know, it makes you to be comfortable, you know, to like whatever exercise, whatever work that you put your body through, you don't really feel it immediately like that. So right now I think I need to stop now and just go for my walk and come back. Anyway, that is that for today's video. Okay, I hope you get 1 or 2 tips, okay, that is going to work for you at the end of the day. So guys, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.